Hello and welcome to Spanish 123. On lesson number 11, you are going to study your second conversation in Spanish. And on this conversation, we will have a dialogue in which you will use all of the knowledge that you have now learned. Okay? So let's do a fast and first reading. Where do you live, Max? Well, now I live in New York, but I was born in Chile. Chile is in South America, isn't it? Exactly. It's a very nice and a safe country. And what do you do? Where do you work? I am an internet teacher. I help others to learn Spanish. Very good. So let's start immediately starting this conversation, okay? Let's see. Where do you live, Max? Here we are doing a question. We are making a question. And in Spanish is as follows. Where do you live, Max? Now you know that you have to start any question with this question sign. Where do you live, Max? ¿Dónde vives, Max? Let's see. ¿Dónde is where. Now you know it. You know that. ¿Dónde is where. Then, do you live? This is the present simple of verb to live for the personal pronoun you. The verb to live in Spanish is vivir. That is the verb here. Vivir. And the present simple for verb for personal pronoun you is vives. Tú vives. Yo vivo. Tú vives. Él vive. Ella vive. Nosotros vivimos. Ustedes viven. And ellos viven. Well, you is tú vives. ¿Dónde vives, Max? Here you don't have necessarily to write down tú. You don't have to write down necessarily this tú, because the conjugation vives has it inside. Okay? Has it inside, because the conjugation vives, it's only for tú. Vives, it's impossible that you can use it with I, with we, with they. It's only for tú. So, it's not necessary to write it down or to speak it, to say it. ¿Dónde vives, Max? Well, this well is an expression, and in Spanish is bueno. Bueno. The same as good. Well, now, ahora, remember this important word, now. Ahora, I live in New York. Ahora, vivo en Nueva York. Ahora vivo en Nueva York. Now I live. Vivo. Vivo is the conjugation, is the only one conjugation possible for the personal pronoun I. Ahora vivo en Nueva York. And for the same reason, you don't have necessarily to write it down, the I. That is a difference with Spanish, and it's an important difference. Now, it's you can say yo vivo, and that is right. That is right. Ahora yo vivo en Nueva York. But it's better not to write it down. Ahora vivo en Nueva York. But that is another important word is pero. Pero in Spanish. Pero I was born. Pero nací. That is past simple of verb be born. To be born. To be born in Spanish is nacer. Nacer. To be born. Nacer. In Chile. En Chile. Pero nací en Chile. Chile is in South America, isn't it? We are talking about the location. So why? Which of the two meanings of verb to be do you have to use? Do you have to use the meaning ser or the meaning estar? We are talking about the location. So Chile está en Sudamérica. And then the expression isn't it? The expression isn't it is no es así. It's an expression. No es así. Chile está. Why the conjugation está? Because Chile, the personal pronoun corresponding to Chile and the countries is it. It. And the conjugation related is está. The same for he or she. He or she. Chile está en Sudamérica. No es así. Isn't it? Remember that expression. Isn't it? No es así. Exactly. That is an adverb. That is an adverb, a modal adverb. Exactly. Exactamente. Look at this finishing mente. The finishing mente in Spanish is the finishing le in English. Remember that, it's very important. When you see any word finishing in mente, it's an adverb. The same le in English. Exactamente. It's a very nice, es un muy lindo y seguro país. Es un muy lindo y seguro país. It's a very nice, es un muy lindo, it's a very nice, and a safe place. Seguro país. Y seguro país. It's not necessary to write down the A. Es un muy lindo y un seguro país. Why? Because now you have it here. Es un muy lindo y seguro país. It's a very nice and a safe country. Good. And what do you do? Where do you work? ¿Y qué haces? ¿Dónde trabajas? ¿Y qué haces? ¿Dónde trabajas? And what do you do? ¿Y qué haces? Conjugation present simple of verb hacer. ¿Dónde trabajas? Where do you work? Trabajas is the conjugation for verb trabajar and personal pronoun you. I am an internet teacher. I help others to learn Spanish. Soy un profesor de internet. Ayudo a otros a aprender español. Español. Perfect. I am an internet teacher. Soy un profesor de internet. I help others. Ayudo from verb ayudar. Don't worry, we will study it. A otros. I help others to learn Spanish. To a learn, aprender Spanish, español. Very good, congratulations, and see you on lesson number 12. Thanks for being here, and remember, go to Spanish-123.com. Bye bye.